Do you think us as men have done a good job, been a good example of leadership in our communities to our women and children? You think us as men has been a good example of leadership to our women and children in our communities? Go ahead, OG.
Go ahead.
I would say yes and no. Not the reason I say
as a whole.
Huh?
As a whole, us men as a whole.
As a whole.
Don't go to the few that you know or the
No. I can speak on my life. Hell yeah, I've done what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
But I know plenty who haven't.
Right. So as
you
a
know,
whole,
reason I say this because see, you know who my son is.
Yeah.
You know, he's not my biological child, but he is my child.
That's your child.
Haven't since he was 2 years old. See where I'm coming from? Love him. Him and his father got a great relationship, but he got two good fathers, right?
That's true.
And you see, he was taken care of, and I've always said, you know, to a man, if you're gonna marry this woman that got kids, those kids are your kids now, and you have to be a leader, you know, as far as being, you know, not failing the women, not protecting the women. A lot of them today, they walk around here. And I'm not talking about the young cats. I'm talking about some of these old so-called OGs, pants sagging off their ass. Let me tell you something. When you get a certain age, your pants gonna sag anyway. You get 50 years old, your rump you gonna sag anyway. You start caving in anyway. So, and a lot of them sit there and want to live off the women, talking about they are some kind of pimp or whatever, and then a lot of them just treat the women. They're not leaders. Right. I think they fail in leadership. But now, on the other hand, the system tells some of these black women, you're more educated than the black man. We're going to give you all this college money, go to school, and what's the first thing out their mouth? I don't need a man, I got my own thing. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do need a man. God put you for that reason. See, when they say that, so you look at, some men, to me, some men have let them down, but it's a 50-50 thing to me. Some of the women don't want to be led because they think that because they got their degree and their little job, they don't need a man. Yes, you do.
Sure.
So, yeah, we have, but we haven't. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's like there's a lot of good brothers out there that did the right thing to be pissed in their face.
Sure. So as a whole, what do you think? Have we shown right now today? Would you say that men are a good example of leadership? Majority. So if you got 10 households, how many of you think got good leadership in there? 3. Ooh, so no. Low number.
Yeah, I'm just saying because it's just this conversation is so deep because it ain't just so one layers. Answer. You so many layers on it because you got some okay. What's the clown named Byron Donald? The politician guy. Right. You know, some of these guys, you know, and I don't care who you marry, blue, white, I don't, you know me, but you know, some of these black guys are married a white woman or whatever woman. They think they ain't black no more. You know, like Herschel Walker.
Right.
Yeah. He's from Riceville, Georgia. Right. So what makes you better? You know where I'm coming from?
Right. No,
and I ain't saying just because you ain't got to be street legal, so to speak, but you still part of the black community, so to speak. So
nobody want to be like Herschel Walker. You ain't hear nothing.
No.
Yeah. So it just, you know, it's a lot of layers to it. But as a whole, a lot of them fail, man. To me, because when you take your son to go fight, when the man that took his son to go fight and the boy got killed, and then how about the man just told on his son on the stand?
I seen that.
I mean, come on now, that's what I'm saying. So you see stuff like that, it's dang, man.
Yeah.
So
that was crazy. You seen him did that?
He took the boy to his death.
Go ahead. What you got, Fi?
So you think us as men are we being a good example of leadership? And the people you know and everything?
Shit. At that point, what you call man? Cause these niggas goddamn looking up the goddamn niggas who ain't standing on nothing.
Come on.
So what you call man?
Come on.
It's like,
what do you call men though? Do you feel like the men?
Shit, my daddy, my granddaddy.
Yeah, come on now.
People measuring up that.
Fuck no. These niggas goddamn living up the goddamn screens and goddamn and devices.
Come on now.
They ain't trying to hit on nigga like me.
Right.
I'm talking crazy.
Right.
Anytime I talk crazy.
Right.
Come on.
I can be my own household. I'm talking crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
What that nigga?
But he making sense.
Tripping.
Yeah.
He making. If you listen to it, don't listen to the tone. Listen to the message. The message is right on point.
Right.
Sure.
Let me tell you something. I got a lot of young young folks that be behind what I be talking about, and they always tell me, "Hey, bro, that shit that you said, I ain't get that shit right then, but I got that shit by like about 2-3 weeks later."
They went through some shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, cause like every time I speak, I'm speaking real shit. It's just the way I deliver that shit.
Right.
Cause I ain't playing with you. Cause they ain't playing with you.
They ain't playing
No,
like that.
sir.
Right.
And
I'm telling you before you even get there.
Yeah.
Cause when that shit get there, that's a tail sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to beat that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Come on, bro. You know you don't want to stay with no nigga for the rest of your life, bro.
You ain't gotta deal with no nigga.
If you talking about you a player,
that shit don't mean that.
I damn sure ain't trying to stay with no nigga for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no.
That's why I let niggas have it. I ain't trying to be around no nigga.
Yeah.
If we got there and can't connect on no type of level, bro, then you got it.
Yeah. Nah.
Cause I ain't trying to stay with no nigga for the rest of my life.
Come on.
Cause I'm gonna have to demonstrate.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cause
sir.
you can't get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you're saying leadership is like void right now?
Man, listen. Think about on the entertainment side of the last shit that we seen for the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Without even goddamn putting titles on shit, just think about I'm gonna say the last 2 months then. No, hold on. The last not like 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Just think about what's been going on in the media for us entertainment wise and what folks been paying attention to.
Yeah, ain't no leadership.
Bruh, we just goddamn, like, we got elementary school kids who don't even know their timetable.
Come on now.
Yeah.
But niggas
Come
goddamn,
on.
but niggas focusing on goddamn who said what about what and who did this
Come
about
on.
that.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck we talking about, bro?
Come on.
Mm.
To the defense though, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, cause you got some shit on your shit. Talk to me.
I coach little league football, right? I coach my son team, and to say that I will tell you this. The number of fathers that we see now at practice, at games, when we was playing, it was mama dropping you off.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go on, and then I've been saying this for a minute. So no, it's not great leadership, right? As right now, are we doing our best? Fuck no. What I will say is this: if your dad was born in the 1950s, right, early 60s, and he was grown in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, he was an adult. He probably a piece of shit. Most of them men that who were in their 1920s in that crack era when it came in the late 70s, 77, 78, 79, those men are some of the worst men. And you can just look across the board. Look at your auntie, daddy, or your cousin, or your homeboy, your bro. Just look around. So all the way up until, I say, the 2000s. The men in the 2000s, like us, we were grown in the 2000s. We were by far better fathers than our fathers ever were, right? We were more present, even if we didn't necessarily know. Because a lot of our fathers say, well, man, I ain't know what to do. I ain't know how to raise. I ain't know what to do with a little boy. I ain't know. Well, I ain't know how to. And that's cool, but a lot of us didn't know. Because think about it. Now, we're trying to fill the void. That's why I say it's a little deeper. When you ask about the leadership, it's a little deeper because you, as a father, you were a young father. You were a young father. I became a father at like 23. We didn't have a fucking base to go off of.
Come on.
We all started picking up fatherhood based on, and your dad kind of came back in later once you were grown and y'all got built the bond. But I say that yours too. But I say that, let's be real here. A lot of us was parenting and we ain't have no fucking base to goddamn go off of. Nobody, we ain't going, the relationship you got with your son, you ain't had that with your dad growing up all the way from 5 to 12 to 15. The relationship you had with your son, whether people could criticize with, it wasn't the same. It wasn't like, we had gaps.
Right.
Like big gaps where you ain't talk to your dad 5, 6 years, 2 years.
18 years.
Niggas was selfish. That era of men who were born in the 50s and the 60s were the most selfish son of a bitches that ever lived because they ain't really raised their kids like that. They was some part-time dads. So now you got us coming on the scene as fathers without a guide to even know how to be a father. We still figuring out how the fuck to be a man And we ain't coming from like, oh, well, I had this relationship with my dad, so we trying to clean up a mess from some niggas who was hooked on crack, alcohol, and all that shit from that era, and we trying to, you know what I'm saying? So to our defense, we are way more present in our kids' life. When you come out there now to football practice, it is all dads. When we out there at track practice getting extra work, it's all dads out there. We talking. It ain't just the moms walking like our moms used to walk around the track and you go get in and the coach come holler at your mom at the door. Oh, man, he did all right today and all that. No, it's dads there. You know what I'm saying? There's present right now. Whether we good leaders, I can't say we the best leaders because I'm not going to say that. But far as based on what we had to come from, like based on what we picked up, based on what we had to come from, I think we doing a decent job right now as fathers. But again, we ain't had no guide, enough OGs or leadership to watch to even be able to trickle down to our sons. So I do think it's messed up. Now, for the women's side, it's hard to protect women.
Oh, I gotta say this. I was there, but it wasn't just me by myself, bro. It was like my mom, my sister, bro. I got to get there and get them that.
No, for sure. And like I said, you was a young dad. But what I'm saying is, I got even in today's like me, I got grown kids and I started over. So I got 6-year-old son. Even the guys that's younger than me, that's like 35, 34, 28, they're present. They're at practice. They ain't out in the street. Some of them even be trapping and scamming and all that, but they come to practice. They are present every day. Well, in our era, nigga, your dad was on the corner getting drunk and he was somewhere doing something, or hey man, I'm gonna let you in, I'm gonna come pick you up and don't never show up, shit like that.
Come on.
Or I'm gonna come down there and see you, man, and 10 years go by. So I say that to say that we are doing a lot better, but we're being criticized based off we had lack of leadership because we replacing nobody. Ain't nobody in front of us.
Who to blame though?
Even not even putting blame though, it's like, man, anything more than anything like leadership outside of the circumstances. Even like you said, a lot of dads are present. Presence don't mean positive.
No.
Just because you're short, they don't mean you're a positive example. You might be doing a bunch of bullshit in front of your kids that they don't even need to see.
That shit sounds good.
I
don't care how many practices you make. If you got them selling dope in front of your kid,
smoking in front of your kid, control your emotions. For sure.
I think more like leadership. Is like, as far as like we haven't been an example for like nothing. Like, okay, you know how you say these people got this big business, these people got this business, right? You can't go to the next brother and say, can I get a job for $60,000 with full cover insurance? Ain't no nigga can do that for you.
Nope.
Do you know a man right now, a brother that you know that you can go to right now and say, I need a $7,000 a year job with full cover insurance? That's what I think like lack of leadership come in at it for us. It's a bunch of other shit, but that's the main thing.
But I think the thing I was saying to
you. You absolutely, boy, you killed it.
I think the thing I was saying to your point is
there's no foundation.
Who do we get it from? Like who is to teach you or me how to get a company to even hire somebody to pay them $67,000?
After a certain age, you got.
Hey, my thing is this, bro. Like I feel like this. Once you got there and get and learn understanding, bro. As far as like looking back on some shit. That shit null and void, bro.
Null and void, yeah.
It's all on you. You supposed to get there and do whatever. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. Exactly. I agree with you on that 100%.
That's your meter.
That means
you're right. Because if you get caught on within the like my son went to college and got a degree, and we made the agreement when he was 17, say we're going to college. You ain't going to college to get a job. You're going to get a job to run your own business. Yeah.
Whatever it is,
learn the business. Learn the business.
I don't give a fuck what the nigga decide to do. If you want to run a sex shop.
Yeah, as long as you run your own business.
Make ties.
Okay. Run your own business. Do your own thing.